Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Headbangers Closet. It's your buddy Brett here. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. So, this past week, Metallica announced they were going to play a show here in Atlanta. I think it was announced like on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tickets went on sale yesterday, Friday. I got mine. So I'm super excited to have them play in my hometown again, or my current hometown, I guess. Actually got tipped off about two and a half weeks ago. A good buddy of mine that lives in Atlanta just sent me a text and said, hey, keep an eye out for some Metallica Atlanta-related news coming up in the next week or two. So I was kind of anticipating it, and when I woke up in the morning and saw the text that it was announced, I got super excited. Like I said, got my tickets yesterday. So I decided to do a Metallica-related episode today. Hadn't really done one in a while, but this Metallica is pretty much the reason this channel started. So I wanted to do a Metallica-related episode. And when it comes to my collection, Metallica and other bands, I was collecting before I kind of realized I was collecting. I was buying tape, CDs, records, t-shirts, posters, flyers, magazines, everything I could find from my favorite bands like Metallica, Megadeth, Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, and whatnot. And before I kind of knew it, I had a nice collection. But the very first thing that I saw that made me want to actually collect all of them was the Metallica Creeping Death single on vinyl. Released November 23rd, 1984 on Music for Nations. Mainly the UK version. Had a lot of different color variants to that version. So I decided when I saw those, I wanted to collect all of them. That was pretty much the first thing I can recall wanting to get. All of them in that set. So I've been collecting them ever since. Started off with just the black and the clear. And over the years, mainly in the last like 5 or 6 years, I've kind of got most of the rest of them. I don't have them all, but I'm working on it. There's a couple of colored ones that are very hard to find. I got the money to do it right now. I can't find them. So without further ado, let's get started. So it's the Creeping Death single. And like I said, it was released November 23rd, 1984. This is the picture disc on Music for Nations. There's the back. Looks really, really cool. Early, pictures of the guys in the early days. Really cool. Really loving that. It's a really good quality as well, too. Got this off my good buddy Dougie Brown up in Canada, so thank you for that. Got this from one of his record sale Saturdays a couple years ago, so super cool. There we go. Is another one. I don't really know. I don't have these in order, so I'm just going to pull them out and surprise everybody. So pretty good condition. There's a nice kind of bend right there, some ring wear in the back. So this one is a red version right here. It's kind of that translucent sort of red. You can put your fingers and kind of see them in the back there a little bit. There we go. So pretty cool. Got this one a couple of years ago. I think maybe like 4 or 5 years ago I picked this one up on Discogs. There's another one in great condition. These all have the same 12 KUT 112 on it. This one's actually got the sticker made in England right here. That's kind of cool. This one is another red. It's a little bit darker. I kind of really can't tell. It's just a little bit darker. All of them have that same Music for Nations logo. They redid it or re-released it, I think, in like 1990 with a different Music for Nations label and then some more colors. I really don't want that version. I'm just collecting the 1984 UK, and that's the label right there with the guy holding the flag. This is the traditional black version. This is the first one I ever got. I think I actually got this like in 1987 or something like that, 86, 87. Thought that album cover was super cool, which is like, the kind of the Dungeons and Dragons feel to it with the skull right there in the middle. Thought that was really, really cool. I shouldn't fail to mention I was actually playing D&D at the time, so this kind of record cover really resonated with me at the time. So here's another one. These are all in fairly good shape, but you can kind of tell if you look really close. There's a lot of like edge wear and stuff like that. Some of the actual sleeves are split. This is the blue version. One of my favorite versions right there, that blue. So the two that I'm missing are the greens. The solid green and then that translucent green. They're pretty hard to find. I haven't seen anyone on eBay in quite a long time. Haven't seen any even listed for sale on Discogs in quite a long time. And nobody on the Metallica collector's boards are posting any for sale. So I'm going to keep looking. Here's the clear version, which I really like this clear version. Really, really cool. So this was the second one I got. It was right after I got that black one. So I want to say I got both of these in like the 87 range. So, and then this is the last one. And this is not the most expensive item or even the rarest item in my collection, but is my very favorite item in my collection. The crown jewel of my collection. It is the Creeping Death on white vinyl. And it wasn't until I saw that the white was actually available. This is what made me want to collect them all. I saw the white one and I realized I had to have it. Then realized there was other colors like red and blue and green. And I was like, you know what? I've got to have it. So, kind of funny story about this one. I think I've told it before, but I had been seeing it a handful of times on Discogs, on eBay, and never pulled the trigger. One Friday night, I was up late drinking, as I'm sometimes known to do, and went to bed, woke up the next morning, I was checking my emails, and it said, congratulations on your purchase. And I was like, what the hell did I buy? And I looked at the email, and there it was, the Creeping Death White, and I was like, well, I guess I got it now. So it was kind of funny. Probably wouldn't have done it sober, but I'm glad I did. I actually didn't pay all that much for it. It's kind of seen it going for more than what I paid for it, so that's kind of cool. But funny little story right there about that. So anyway, that's my Creeping Death collection. Hope you dig it. Do you guys have any of these versions? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like and subscribe. And as always, cheers.